Hi guys, my name is Freak. I'm back again to play more of this beautiful game, and I didn't expect it to take so long to get back to it, but I've been rather busy doing other things. If you see the expression on my face, this is exactly. I've been honestly in terms of the Project Moon community and what I see on Twitter, I've been distorting and corroding every day and every night. Also some like very minor issues involved. But now we're back, so I can continue this game that I really like and enjoy. Reading your comments. Zakundus says, hope you're doing well. Thank you. Cesar Blue6JJ says bong bong. Thank you. Blue Jay Brothers says, okay, this was epic. Glad to see you're messing with both games. They're awesome. Very true. They also say, also feel free to experiment with decks, but also a good rule of thumb is to pay attention to cards that restore light. Also true. If only I put that in practice. I don't think that takes so long doing the videos, because I do really like this game, but sometimes it's very hard. I love gambling. This time I won't tragically die, I think. Oh wait, I was supposed to do that. Okay, hold on. This game's hard.
아직도 저번 일 때문에 온몸이 쑤셔 죽겠어.
Oh my goodness. I forget. My worst enemy is fucking reading. My whole body's still aching from my last job.
근육통이 생각보다 오래가네. 그래도 어제는 장난 아니었지?
That's lasting longer than I thought still. Yesterday was wild, wasn't it?
그래, 네가 새로 장만한 공방 무기가 성능 하나는 죽여주더라.
Yup. The new weapon you got from the workshop was a real killer, that's for sure.
말도 마. 신나게 날뛰다가 일이 커져서 예상보다 20명 넘게 더 찢어야 했잖아.
You don't say. You got way too excited. Things filed out of control. We had to kill 20 more people than planned thanks to
우리
you.
쪽에서 실수한 거라 추가 수당을 받을 수도 없고 말이야.
Since I was a snake on our part, we couldn't even get paid for their extra kills.
또 재미없게 군다. 마지막에는 결국 자기가 제일 신나서 방방 날뛰어놓고서는.
Hey, come on. Don't be such a killjoy. You're the only one who went on the biggest rampage in the end.
맥켈린이 근육통으로 고생하는 것도 다 너 말리려다가 그런 거잖아.
Maka's muscles are sore because they had to try to calm me down.
그건 미안하다 생각하고 있다니까.
Well, I said I'm sorry about
그렇게
it.
신경 쓸 필요 없어. 나도 너희에게 몇 번 신세 졌으니까.
No need to sweat it. I'll owe you guys a few things
인정하기
too.
싫지만 이번에는 태인 말이 맞아.
I hate to admit it, but Tayan has a
우리
point.
모두 어느 정도 성질을 죽여야 할 필요가 있어.
We all should try to go down our temper a little.
해결사로 일하는 한 필요 이상으로 일을 벌이는 건 좋지 않으니까.
As long as we're working as fixers, it's not good to raise more trouble than necessary.
살인 조직 출신이었던 우리가
Whoa.
사무소에 등록돼서
Skills are-
해결사 일이나 하고 있다니.
When we're members of Killer Syndicate, now registered to an office and doing fixers work.
세상 일이 참 어떻게 될지 모르는 거라니까.
Life really is full of surprises,
이
isn't it?
사무소도 참 별나. 우리 같은 애들을 받아주다니.
This office is a weird one too. Can't believe people like us are accepted.
대표가 말했잖아. 조직이 넘쳐나듯 사무소와 해결사들도 넘쳐나서 그만큼 더 개성이 있어야 살아남을 수 있다고.
Remember what the boss said. There's so many offices fixers these days, so standing out from the others, it's the best way to survive in this industry.
복장 규정도 다른 사무소에 비하면 굉장히 자극적이지.
Our outfits are also quite radical compared to what other offices have.
그래서 우리 같이 날뛰는 녀석들만 득실되잖아.
That's why it's filled with maniacs like us.
가능한 대상을 잔인하게 찢어놓고 잘 보이는 곳에 걸어두면 된다니까. 다들 신난 거지.
All we gotta do is target the most. Wait, what? All we gotta do is kill the targets in the most gruesome way possible and hang their bodies out in the open. No wonder everyone's excited to
하던
join.
일이었으니까 뭐.
It's no different from what we've always been doing.
무슨 사무소에서 이런 일을 하나 했는데
At first, I thought it was kind of crazy an office would do this kind of work.
상대에게 위협과 경고를 보내는 역할을 해줘야 한다니까 납득은 돼.
But I guess
실제로도 꽤
that.
먹히는 것 같고.
But I guess threatening targets and setting them a warning makes enough sense. It seems to be working
그래도
well too.
아직은 뜨내기 조직이나 돈 없는 녀석들만 의뢰해서 말이야. 이 사무소 아직 갈 길이 멀어 보인단 말이지.
Though, we've only been getting requests for donate syndicates and poor folks. This office is a long way to go.
하긴 사무소라 하기에는 꼴이 쥐새끼들 모아놓은 것 같긴 하지.
It does feel more like a pack of rats than a proper office.
대표한테 호출이 왔어. 새로운 일이 있으니 돌아오라는군.
Got a message from the boss. Says we should drop by in to get new work.
요즘 사무소는
Hey, we're back. Thought it said even racist, but even rascals like those could join offices these days, huh?
아주 그냥 포화 상태야. 개나 소나 해결사 일을 하고 있으니.
The whole market's a red ocean. Everyone wants to be a fixer.
그건 자기 얼굴에 침 뱉기가 아닌가 봐.
I forget. That's you. Warm up my vocals for this. And that doesn't count as raking yourself over the coals because
내가 이래봬도 한때는 좀 잘 나갔거든.
listen, I might not look like it, but I used to be hot stuff, you know.
여러 가지 일이 있어서
I get that.
밑바닥 인생이 됐지만
But then things happened and I fell to rock bottom.
그래서 너는 무슨 일로 먹고 살았어?
So, what did you do for a
난
living?
이것저것 안 가리고 다 했어. 능력에 맞는 일을 한 거지.
I did all kinds of stuff, really. Doing things within my ability.
그래? 그러니까 제대로 된 일은 아무것도 하지 못했다는 거네?
That means you didn't get any pumping work.
와, 정말 눈뜨니 새로운 공간이네?
Wow, you really did teleport in the blink of an eye.
점인가 뭔가 하는 그런 건가?
Is this one of those singularities?
요즘에는 놀랄 일들이 많네.
Lots of surprises these days.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guest.
안녕?
Whoa. Hi there.
뭐야? 굉장히 튼튼한데? 몸에 돈 좀 부었나 봐?
What the? She's pretty damn sturdy. How much did you spend on that bod?
벌써부터 그렇게 힘을 빼실 필요 없답니다, 손님.
There's no need to needlessly exhaust yourself, dear
곧
guest.
전력을 다해 날뛰셔야 할 테니까요.
You'll need to rampage with all you have soon enough.
나긋나긋하게
I
말하는 거.
no, reading her in this tone. Soft. I don't like your soft tone.
너 인간 아니지?
You're not human, are you?
어라? 표정 변했어. 정말 아닌가 본데?
Oh, look at her face now. Guess she really isn't.
또 놀랍군. 도시에서 인간 이외의 지성을 지닌 것을 만나는 건 정말 드문 일인데.
Yeah, another surprise. It's so rare to meet a sapient being that isn't human in this
그게
city.
말이야. 정말 돈 좀 될 일인 것 같아.
I know, right? We might get a ton of cash out of
당신의
this.
책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
May you find your book in this place. Angela's mad. She mad. Oop. Alright, we're back at it. I'm so ready. Boop. Think. Wonderful. I feel like we're just gonna like completely abuse that skill. Never mind, it's balanced. Yeah, I still have no idea. So like, see, I don't think this is good because I don't have any like burn abilities. Or maybe I do. But we'll find out later. Very cool. too. So this is pretty cool. Cause this is like what Hangul is, right? This is like that's like literally like all my knowledge of the game. It's just Libus. Wow. Wow. I love just staring at this. God, I'd be a horrible streamer. I'm just sitting here like complete silence. Just I'm doing the Kanye stare at these people clashing. Oh. I don't think Bonbon's gonna make it. Oh, yeah, she is. How nice of them. Surely I'm doing good. I don't think I'm doing Yay, we did it. Music is still so peaceful. I headed brawler.
이번에도 잘해줬어.
Yay.
저 손님들 덕분에 사무소라는 곳에 대해 더 깊이 알 수 있을 것 같아.
Oh yeah. Great work as always. I can learn more off. Great work as always. I can learn more about the offices thanks to these guests.
그 뭐냐 녀석들이 했던 말 너무 신경 쓰지 마.
I don't get too bothered by what they said about you, alright?
지금 위로하는 거야?
Are you trying to console me?
위로라고 해야 하나? 네가 인간이든 아니든 난 별로 신경 안 써.
Maybe not. I don't really care if you're actually human or not, you see?
신선하네. 그런 위로를 들은 건 꽤 오래전 일이니까. 그것도 단 한 명한테만.
That's refreshing to hear. It's been quite a while since I heard such words of comfort from even one person too.
뭐 지금은 인간의 시대니까.
Well, we're in the age of humanity after all.
인간의 시대? 정확히 어떤 뜻이지?
She always looks so bad. Age of humanity? What does that mean exactly?
야야, 그렇게 쏘아봐도 말이지. 나도 빠삭하게 하는 것은 아니야.
Don't stare at me too hard now. I don't know about the details either.
인간도 아니면서 지성을 지닌 존재들은 도시에서 적극적으로 외곽에 몰아냈어.
At some point, intelligent or sapient beings that weren't humans were actively driven out of the city into the outskirts.
정확한 이유는 모르겠지만 그 일환 중 하나로 인공지능 윤리 개정안 같은 것도 생겼고.
I'm not too sure why it took place, but the Artificial Intelligence Ethics Amendment was introduced as part of the movement.
감정과 욕망을 느낄 수 있는
그러니까 사람과 다를 바 없는 기계를 만들어내는 것은 진작에 가능했지만
It was already possible to create machines capable of feeling emotions and desires, actually. Those that are pretty much human, in other words.
바로 그 점이 문제였던 것 같아.
I guess that was the
그래서
problem.
인공지능 윤리 개정안으로 기계는 물론 의체조차 인간과 유사하게 만들 수 없도록 지정한 거지.
Thanks to the AI Ethics Amendment, no machines could ever be made to resemble humans, including replacement bodies,
몇몇 예외가 있어 보이지만
though there seems to have been a few
저들
exceptions.
말처럼 난 인간이 아닌 만들어진 기계야.
It's as he said, I'm no human, I'm a machine, an artificial being.
정확히는 내 설계의 원본인 인간이 있고 원본 내의 일부를 사용해서 만든 기계지.
To be precise, I was designed using a human as a template. Only a fraction of her brain was used in my creation.
의체도 아니라
So, it's not even a human brain resting in a robotic
의체
body?
같은 것도 아닌 순수한 기계야.
Not at all. I'm purely a machine.
뇌를 사용했다며.
What about that fraction of a human brain you
원본
mentioned?
외에 전자 설계 복사본을 사용했을 뿐이지.
It was only an electronic copy of the map of her brain. That
내
sounds
몸은
cool.
순수한 기계야.
My body is entirely composed of mechanical components.
왠지 그럴 것 같긴 했어.
I had a feeling.
그리고 세상 물정 잘 모르는 걸 보니까 밖도 못 본 채 갇혀 산 것 같고.
And it looks like you've been living under a rock your whole life, seeing how you're oblivious to the workings of the world.
그렇다면 조심 좀 해야 해. 특히 언젠가 이곳을 나갈 거라면 말이야.
You gotta be extra careful then, especially if you're planning to leave here someday.
인간의 모습에 감정도 있고 욕구도 있는 지성체인 거로 봐서 완벽하게 윤리 개정안을 어기고 만들었겠지.
You're a sapient android with emotions and desires. Your existence is most likely a complete violation of the AI Ethics Amendment.
머리에서 그런 건 또 귀신같이 잡거든.
The head's scarily good at spotting anomalies like you.
이 머리는 도시 전체를 주무르는 음습한 놈들이야.
Oh, right. In case you don't know, the head is basically a bunch of shady creeps that rule over the entire city.
아마 만날 일은 전혀 없겠지만.
Though, we probably won't ever get to face them.
아무튼 애초에 이 도서관이라는 장소 자체가 굉장히 위험해.
Anyways, this whole library is a huge risk in the first
여기에 있는
place.
사서들도 뭐랄까 인간이자 인간이 아닌 것처럼 보이니까.
The librarians over here also seem like they're humans, but not human at the same time.
네 말대로야.
It's just as you
감정을
say.
느낄 수 있도록 설계된 나는 까마득한 시간을 끝나지 않을 것 같이 반복하는 무대 위에서 보내야 했어.
I was designed to feel emotions. I spent what felt like an eternity on the stage, repeatedly performing a play that never seemed to end.
심지어
Whoa.
끝난 줄 알았지만 끝난 것도 아니었고 말이야.
And when I thought it was finally over, turns out it never really ended.
야, 널 설계하고 만든 놈들도 대단하다.
Yeah, I gotta say, whoever created you must have been something else too.
이유는 몰라도 머리에서 지정한 규칙을 어기는 건 보통 깡이 아니라면 저지를 수 없는데 말이야.
I don't know what motivated them, but breaking the rules designated by the head itself takes more than just guts.
결국 다 머리의 방식으로 처리될 뿐이거든.
No one can escape the head's
네
enforcement.
말대로 다 죽었지.
They did all eventually die.
그래도 도서관은 안전할 거야. 안전할 수밖에
Whoa.
없는 곳이니까.
The library will be safe. It has to be safe.
들어오는 것도 나가는 것도 자유롭지 못한 새장 같은.
It's like a bird cage. No one is free to enter, and no one is free to leave.
또 자기가 하지 말라고 해놓고 뜬구름 잡는 소리 하네.
I get
무슨 말이야 그게?
what that dreamy speech you despise so much. What do you even mean by that?
언젠가 이곳을 나가서 날 이 꼴로 만든 모든 것에게 되갚아주고 자유를 얻을 거야.
I will leave this place one day, take revenge on all things that made me into what I am, and earn true freedom.
아무튼 난 별로 신경 안 써.
I don't care too much
그건
either way.
그거고 이건 이거니까.
That's that, and this is this. Wow.
이 친구는
오.
2층의 지정사서 예소드. 기술과학 분야
Oh
서적을
my god,
만들고
it's Yasad. Let's see. This guy is Yasad from floor 2. Patron, Librarian of Technological Sciences.
안녕, 난 롤랑이야. 엔젤라의 시종이지.
Hey there. Is that like a bot? Hey there. Name's Roland. Angela's servant.
기술과학의 층을 담당하게 된 지정사서 예소드입니다.
I don't even know what voice I should give him. I only have like 2 male voices. And Roland is just one of them. Let me think. I wonder if I like hold my nose. Oh, you. I'm Yusad, patron Lebrain of Floor Technological Sciences.
엔젤라와는 다른 차가운 시선이 느껴지는 건 착각이려나?
Is it just me, or is this a cold, piercing stare I'm sensing? It's kind of different from Angela's, I gotta say. Well,
뭐야?
what now?
설마 너도 듣기 싫은 말 들으면 폭력으로 해결하는 타입이야?
Duh. Don't tell me. Are you one of those types that resort to violence when someone talks crap?
넥타이가 풀어졌군요.
Your necktie is loose.
고마워. 상냥한 친구였구만.
Oh, thanks. I guess you're a nice fellow after all.
엔젤라를 순순히 도와주는 이유가 무엇입니까?
Tell me, why do you comply with Angela's orders so
나야
meekly?
뭐 도와주는 것 말고는 선택지가 없으니까.
Well, mostly because I have no choice but to help her.
말쿠트도 그렇고 너도 엔젤라가 마음에 들지 않는 거야?
Now that I think about it, Malka didn't seem too fond of Angela either. Is it a trend to dislike her or something?
당연하지 않습니까?
It's obvious we wouldn't approve of her.
엔젤라는 우리의 소원을
엔젤라.
마지막에 무참히 짓밟았습니다.
Angela. She utterly crushed our hopes at the very last moment.
복잡한 이야기인 것 같구만.
Yeah, sounds
그럼
complicated.
넌 왜 사서로 일하고 있는 거야?
Why are you working for her as a librarian then?
그런 거래였습니다.
It was part of the deal.
거래라고?
A deal, huh?
도서관의 층이 잠겨 있고 사서들이 잠들었다고 하는 것도 그 거래라는 것과 관련이 있겠군.
I guess that deal is also why most floors of the library are locked off and librarians there are asleep.
복잡한 이야긴 질색인데 그것도 감정적인 문제라면.
Boy, I'm not a fan of convoluted. Oh, convoluted stories. Especially if it involves sentimental stuff.
어쨌든 너나 나나 엔젤라를 도와야 하는 거잖아.
Anyway, both you and I are obligated to help Angela now, aren't we? That is true.
앞으로 잘 부탁해.
Let's give it our best shot then. Put it there.
그러니까
What is the meaning of this?
악수 몰라? 잘해보자는 의미의 악수.
A handshake, duh. Ever tried it before? You know that I look forward to working with you kind.
이왕 이렇게 된 거 인상 풀고 잘해보자고.
Come on, lighten up a little. We can't avoid it, we might as well enjoy it.
말쿠트처럼
So
너에게도
what
책을
is-
전달해주면 되는 거지?
I was supposed to get you books like I did with Malkuth, right?
그렇습니다. 저는 그 중에서도 도시의 기술과학에 대한 책을 분류합니다.
Indeed. My role is to collect and sort books about the technological sciences of the city specifically.
당신이 할 일과 제가 할 일은 명백하니 이쯤에서 돌아가 주시죠.
Since it's become clear we are both well aware of our occupations, kindly take your leave now.
예. 안 그래도 그러려고 했습니다.
Fine, fine. I was just about to anyway. Dang. What? They do not have the time to think about the terror at the end of the song before the setting sun.
뒤틀림에 대해 하나 협회나 치바의 일과에서 내려온 보고는
Oh, it's way. Any more reports on the distortion from the Hana Association or Way Section 1?
아직 상황을 주시하는 중입니다.
None, sir. They're all observing the situation now.
하지만 유효한 후보는 옆에 있습니다.
They did nominate a likely suspects, however.
도시 질병인 꿈의 세탁소와 어제의 약속, 그리고 도시 전설인 톱니 교단 정도입니다.
So far we have 2 urban plagues, Laundry of Dreams and Yesterday's Promise, and 1 urban legend, The Church of Gears.
이거 영 시원치 않구만.
The investigation hasn't been going too well, is it?
아, 그리고 이번에 도시 괴담으로 지정된 도서관이란 곳도 후보에 있습니다.
Oh, and the library recently appointed urban myth is also on the list of possible
위에서도
sources.
잡히는 게 없으니 마구잡이로 늘려대는군.
Huh. So even the higher ups are clues, aren't they? Seeing as they're throwing at random guesses now.
정리하는 것도 꽤 익숙해져가네.
I'm starting to get used to sorting out books now.
순순히 도와주는 이유가 뭐야?
Tell me, why you help me so submissively?
어? 네가 안 도와주면 날 죽여버린다면서.
Boy, remember when you said you'll kill me if I don't cooperate? Cause I sure do.
게다가 혼자서는 여기서 나갈 수도 없고.
And I can't leave here by myself either.
공포에 의해서 행동하는 사람이라고는 보이지 않는 걸?
Though, you don't appear to be motivated by fear.
꽤 많은 사람들이 공포에 사로잡혀 바닥을 기는 모습을 봐왔거든.
I've seen quite a lot of people crawl along the floor stricken with fear and terror.
그런 예전 일들로 미루어 봐서 넌 단지 죽음이 두려워서 도와주는 것으로 보이지 않아.
Judging from my past observations, I doubt you're helping me simply because you're afraid of dying.
무슨 일을 해오던 거야?
What the hell were you doing in the past?
솔직히 말하자면 나도 이곳에서 알아가고 싶은 게 있어.
To be honest, I have a few things I want to know about this place too.
무엇을?
Such as?
넌 이 도시의 책을 모아감과 동시에 단 하나의 완전한 책을 얻을 것이라고 했지.
You said you want to get the one perfect book as you gather about the city, right?
그렇다면 나도 그 과정에서 재밌는 것들을 경험해 볼 수 있을 것 같았거든.
I figured I could run into some fun experiences if I joined you on that journey.
어차피 지금 나가봤자 마땅히 할 일도 없어. 밑바닥 해결사 인생의 반복이지.
I don't have a whole lot to do out there. Anyway, to go back to being a washed up fixer scrapping at the bottom of the barrel
그리고
again.
무엇보다 나도 알아내고 싶은 것이 하나 있어.
And there's one thing I've been meaning to figure out more than anything else.
이곳에서 너의 일을 돕다 보면 알게 될 수 있지 않을까 기대하고 있거든.
I'm hoping I could maybe find an answer here one day if I stick around and help you out. I got chills reading that.
일치했다는 거네.
We have a coincidence of interest, I see.
그래. 내가 널 이용하는 만큼 너도 날 이용할 수 있지.
Sure, as much as I exploit you, you're free to make use of me.
하지만 조심해. 어설프게 이용했다가는 정말 죽을 수 있으니까.
Try to be careful about it, though. A careless attempt could seriously get you killed.
무슨 말을 그렇게 살벌하게 하냐?
Sheesh, being way too vicious with your words.
전에 무슨 일이 있었길래 늘 날이 서 있는 거야?
Just what made you so
힘을 빼는
sharp.
게 좋을 거야. 이번에는 팔다리를 천천히 녹여줄 수 있으니.
You better not pry into my past any further. I feel like slowly melting your limbs at this
말을
time.
못 하겠네.
Fine. Jeez.
궁금한 게 있습니다. 질문 받습니까?
I have a question, ma'am. Do you take questions, ma'am?
뭔데? 가려서 묻도록 해. 경고는 했으니까.
What is it now? Make sure it's appropriate question. I did warn you already.
이곳의 사서들은 대체 뭐야? 인간은 아닌 것 같고.
What's up with the librarians here? They don't really feel like real humans,
그렇다고 기계나 인조 생명체도 아닌 것 같은걸?
but they don't seem like machines or artificial creatures either.
예전 이 시설에서 이용만 당해왔던 환상체라는 존재들과 직원들.
Entities called abnormalities and employees, both of which were thoroughly exploited by the facility that once stood where we are.
나와 다를 바 없는 존재들이야.
They're just like me in that sense.
인간으로부터 비롯된 채 한껏 이용당할 대로 이용당하고 버려졌지.
Originated from humans, taken advantage of, and abandoned once grown out of use.
지금도 이용당하고 있는 것 같은데.
I don't know what you're doing with them. Now still looks like... I don't know what you're doing with them now. Still looks like exploitation.
망가져버렸어. 금방이라도 사라질 것 같이 옅어진 존재를 인간의 몸과 책으로 묶어두고 있을 뿐이지.
They were broken. They couldn't even sustain a stable form. Their existence was so fragile they could fade away at any moment. They're barely kept together, and I found them. A physical body and a
내가
book.
할 수 있는 건 나와 사서를 자유롭게 할 책을 찾는 것뿐이야.
All I could do now for them is to find one book that will free me and the
사서들을
librarians.
밖에 풀어둘 거라고?
You're gonna release the librarians?
그러지 않고서야 나뿐만 아니라 너도 나갈 수 없을 텐데.
That's the only way for us to leave you now.
너의 몸을 복구하는 데 있어서 같은 힘을 사용했으니까.
I use the same kind of power to reconstruct your body.
이것 하나만 기억해.
Just remember this.
손님들이 펼치는 수많은 책을 모으다 보면 결국 모든 게 담긴 단 하나의 책에 도달할 수 있다는 걸.
As we collect numerous books from our guests, we will eventually reach the one absolute book that contains everything. Whoa! Too sad. Oh my goodness. You can't add more to my plate. I can feel myself getting smarter every time I read.
이것도 아니고 저것도 아니야.
Whoa!
이거다 싶은 게 없어.
Okay, I gotta get really sassy to do this voice. Bear with me. Nope. This. Okay. Wow, I tried my absolute best. Nope. Not this. That won't do either. I can't seem to find one that won't strike me with inspiration.
아, 게르.
Oh my
이번엔
goodness.
싱싱한 녀석들로 가져와 봤어.
Oh my bad. I actually have competition. Hey there. Pierre, I eat some fresh ones this time.
상처가 좀 심하긴 해도 아직 살아있긴 해.
They got bruised a bit too hard, but they're still breathing.
뭐야? 신메뉴 개발이 한창인가 보네.
What? Busy developing a new dish. Welcome, Jack.
요즘에는 메뉴도 메뉴인데 재료가 부족해.
Dishes are one thing, but we're running way too short on ingredients these
그래도
days.
잭 덕분에 당장은 걱정 없겠지만 말이야.
Luckily, I have a reliable friend, Jack, here. So, I'm worrying about that for a while.
어쩐 일이야?
What happened?
브레멘 음악대에서 더 이상 재료를 안 팔아주겠대.
Musicians of Bremen say they're no longer selling ingredients to us.
그 괴짜들은 워낙에 변덕이 심하니까
Those freaks were always unpredictable.
그럼 꿀꿀이 내선 뭐래?
What about like little piggies
거기도
then?
마찬가지야.
Same deal. Stop trading with us.
결국 예전처럼 너랑 내가 직접 구해야겠어.
We'll have to do this the old way. You and I together.
아쉽지만 늘 구하러 가던 곳은 막혔잖아.
I'd love to, but we can't go to our usual spot
그
anymore.
뭐냐? 츠바이 협회가 치안 담당을 맡아버려서.
The Zway Association is safeguarding the area now.
새로운 유통 경로를 뚫어봐야지.
We should pioneer new supply chains.
이왕하는 김에 새로운 재료들도 적극적으로 써보려고. 지금까지는 너무 말랑한 녀석들만 써왔으니까.
While we're at it, I want to be more experimental with new ingredients. I've been using only young ones far too long.
피에르가 해주던 찰떡 솜파이 맛있었는데.
That's unfortunate. I'll miss the pasty hit pies that you make.
아쉬워도 어쩔 수 없어. 질 좋은 고기를 주던 거래처들이 등을 돌렸으니 아무리 좋은 메뉴를 만들어도 미식가들에게 점수 따기엔 재료에서 경쟁력이 떨어져.
Wow, lots of words. You have to deal with it, unfortunate as it is, since we lost several vendors that used to provide quality meat for us. Speaking of, conventional dishes won't cut it. Gourmets will surely notice the drop in quality of our ingredients.
피에르는 8인의 셰프가 목표였지.
You were aiming to become one of the 8 chefs, right, Pierre?
맞아. 파리네 셰프야말로 빛나는 도시의 별이지.
That's right. The 8 chefs are the brightest of the stars of the city that shine over us.
아찔하고 자극적인 맛을 선물하잖아.
They never fail to present us with stunning and sensational
새우
flavors.
찌려면 어떤 걸 시도해보게.
What kind of new ingredients are you
우리가
looking for?
흐물거리긴 해도 나이가 있는 재료들이 구하기 쉬울 텐데.
Age,
호불호가 갈리지만 좋아하는 사람도 있긴 하니까.
age ones seem to be easier to get, though their meat tends to be squishy. It's not everyone's favorite, but some
난
like it.
그런 적당히 타협하는 어줍지 않은 식당들과는 다른 맛을 추구할 거야.
I'm not looking for compromise. I want a taste that differentiates us from other restaurants.
도서관이라고 들어봤어? 그곳에 인간이 아닌 것들이 있다네.
Ever heard of the library? I heard monsters live there.
아직은 도시 괴담일 뿐이지만 외곽이 아니고서야 괴물고긴 얻기 힘들잖아.
Maybe an urban myth, but monsters' meat is usually hard to get unless we travel all the way out to the outskirts.
그건 좀 기대되는데.
Now that's promising.
그렇지? 안 그래도 도서관에 초대장이란 것을 받아둔 게 있거든.
Isn't it? I got an invitation from the library some time ago, see?
미식가 녀석들에게 파리네 셰프 못지않은 자극적이고 신선한 맛을 선사해주겠어.
I was surprised the ornaments with the dish that's so stimulating and novel. It could even rival the chefs themselves.
너는 나만 믿고 따라오면 된다고.
So, Jack, you can just count on me and follow my lead, understand?
그럼 오늘 가져온 이 재료들은 어떡할까?
You look so happy. What are we gonna do with the ingredients I brought today, then?
그 녀석들은 미리 잼으로 만들어두자.
Let's turn them into
찬스로
jam.
담글 거니까 맛 취재랑 억제기 달아놓고 반죽기에 넣어둬.
We're bottling them alive, so put them in jars of anesthetic and repressors and store them in the kneader.
고기잼 좋지.
Beat jam. Nice.
네가 좋아할 줄 알았다니까.
And do you love it?
전에도 말했지만 머리부터 넣지 말고 다리부터 넣어둬. 안 그러면 맛 취재나 억제기를 달아둔 이유가 없으니까.
I can't believe someone actually wrote this down. These people are writers. Oh, as I said before, you have to put them legs first, not head first. We gotta keep them alive as long as possible, you know?
바로 죽어버리면 맛이 안 난다고.
Not as flavorful if they die too quickly.
뒷골목에서는 인간을 먹나 봐.
Whoa. Cannibalism is a thing in the back streets, it seems.
그런 악취미를 가진 미친 변태들이 꽤 있지.
There are quite a few perverted maniacs who are into that, yeah.
근데 아무리 뒷골목 사람이라도 인육을 먹는다고 당당하게 말하지 않아.
But it's kind of taboo, even in the back streets. You certainly can't go around saying how tasty human meat
오히려
is.
돈 좀 있는 녀석들이 사람 고기를 찾지.
It's actually the wealthy fuck. Can this dog shut the fuck up? Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. It's actually the wealthy folks who consume human meat the most.
뭐 23구 골목에선 일반적이지만
However, the back streets of District 23 are an
그곳은
expectation.
수단과 방법을 가리지 않고 궁극의 맛만을 추구하는 곳이니까.
People there only care about pursuing the ultimate flavor and will do anything for it.
뒷골목마다 다른 점이 있나 보네.
Each part of the back street seems to have its own set of characteristics.
관할 둥지와 날개가 정한 방침에 따른다고 보면 돼.
It mostly depends on the politics set by the nest of the wings.
그래봤자 대부분의 뒷골목은 방치되고 있지.
Though most of the back streets are being neglected anyway.
인간 고기는 특별히 더 맛있는 거야?
Is human meat particularly delicious or anything?
몰라. 먹어본 적도 없고 먹고 싶다.
Okay, fine, no. Never tried, never wanna.
저기서 구해오는 재료들은 전부 멀쩡한 사람들 납치해서 바로 요리하는 거라고.
Those guys are kidnapping ordinary people and cooking them right after.
미식가들은 그 잔혹함까지 조미료라 생각하며 먹는 것 같지만
You're meant to think that such cruelty only adds to the flavor.
게다가 살아있는 채로 고통스럽게 요리될수록 맛있다나 봐.
Even worse, they believe cooking people alive, making them suffer as much as possible is key to perfecting
인간이
taste.
인간에게 먹히는 꼴이라니.
Humans eating humans, what a sight to behold.
이 냄새는 새로운 냄새야.
This is a brand new smell.
좋아하는 냄새는 아닌데.
I don't think I like this scent.
오히려 이런 낯선 곳에서 새로운 맛이 태어나는 거라고.
Now, Jack, it's unfamiliarity like this that brings forth new ideas, you see?
네가 그렇다면요.
I didn't catch my breath. Hold on. If you say so.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests.
전 이곳 도서관의 관장이자 사서인 엔젤라입니다.
I'm Angela, the director of librarian of my role's namesake.
와우! 겉이 번지르르한 이런 최상급의 재료가.
Wow! What a wonderful looking ingredient. With such glossy appearance.
분명 겉보기에는 신선해 보이는 최상급 재료지만
She's, she certainly looks like a fresh, top-grade ingredient on the outside, but pure.
알아. 아쉽지만 사람은 아니군.
Yeah, I know. She's unfortunately not a human.
하지만 오히려 그래서 더 기대돼. 넌 무슨 맛일까?
But that's why I'm even more excited. How do you
저를
taste?
어떻게 하실 수는 없답니다.
I'm afraid you cannot do any harm to me.
그건 해보기 전에 모르지.
We never know until we try.
참아, 잭. 품위를 지켜야지. 우리를 이 멋진 곳에 초대해 주신 분이잖아.
Stay calm, Jack. We should keep manners. She's the wonderful individual who invited us here, you see?
실례를 범해서 죄송합니다.
Oh yeah. I apologize for my rudeness, ma'am.
저희를 초대해주신 엔젤라님 입장해도 되겠습니까?
Now then, Miss Angela, if you enter now,
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
may you find your book in this place. I love how Angela just looks more and more just tired of them. You saw it so long? All I know is I have to kill this one. Or not like really, but like just have to kill one of them before so like the other people can deal with them. I think. Sadly, I think he lives. I'm so good at this game, just speedrunning. I learned so much. Wow. I think I'd want this one. Wow. Forget about these texts. That's so sad. I don't think his son is feeling too well. Rest in peace, son. I'm so proud of you, Mongol. Calls. We did it.
오우, 미친 놈들이야. 이런 녀석들하고는 상종 안 하는 게 좋지.
I miss using Roland, but I guess I won't be seeing him very soon. What a bunch of nutcases. Best not to interact with the likes of them.
그래도 너보다 예의는 있던데.
At least they were more well-mannered than you.
여기서 어리숙한 사서님께 드리는 삶의 지식 하나.
Well, here's a word for well, here's a word of wisdom for our still naive Miss Librarian.
꼴복에서 예의 바른 놈을 만나면 무조건 튀어라.
If you meet a polite and well-mannered person in the back streets,
정신 나간
run.
녀석들이 모두 예의 바른 건 아니지만 예의 바른 녀석 중에 미친 놈들이 꽤 있다고.
Not all lunatics are polite, but polite people tend to be
그러면
lunatics.
예의랑은 상관없는 거 아니야?
I'm not sure if that has anything to do with
자,
politeness.
여기서 두 번째 지시.
And here's another word of wisdom. Oh
미친
dang.
놈들은 언제나 일정한 비율로 존재하기 때문에 특정 기준으로 분별하는 건 의미가 없다.
Because lunatics exist in any given group of people, so there's no point in using any criteria to divide people into groups to see which is more insane.
개소리야.
What a load of bull. So true. Forsaken murderer. I'm ready. I gotta use my big brain. Alright, we gotta click on him. Yeah. Deal double staggered him. All dice is for power word character. Status effects. Me or him? So that means I have to inflict the bleed. I'm so ready. Oh, I'm assuming this is all I have to do. It's just to inflict bleed on them. And wish for the best. Mmm. Wow. I think I did, huh? You just wanna. I think we could go for this now. I'm crying myself to sleep today. Okay. It's time to gamble. I love this. I love this one so much. So now, all we have to do is just give this guy the things that give debuffs. These were the ones I saw. Something like that. Oh man, we're back. I'll be very sad if I'm like the only person that struggles with this. Say it ain't so. I'm so winning. Okay, so like, this is when I go out. Wow. Hopefully I can just use that. Wow. I love reading passives. You know. Yay. I think I'm.
정말된 책들 각 좀 봐. 무서울 정도의 집착이 느껴지는군.
Damn. Check that how orderly these books are organized. The compulsion is almost scaring me at this point.
이번에도 옷이 흐트러져 있군요.
I've never seen that word in my life. Words are still Slovianly. He strains Roland's tire again.
고맙긴 한데 좀 부담스러운 걸.
I appreciate it, but it kind of feels awkward to be honest.
정갈한 몸가짐으로부터 제대로 된 마음가짐이 나오는 것입니다.
Proper attitude of the mind begins with a well-conducted body.
일단은 고맙다고 말해줄게.
Well, I guess I should say thanks.
무슨 일로 오셨죠?
What is your business this time?
책도 전달해주고 겸사겸사 물어보고 싶은 게 있어서 말이야.
Nothing unusual. Got some books to deliver and some questions to
말끝 얘기
ask.
들었는데 사서들은 예전에 인간이었다면서?
Heard from Malka that the librarians here used to be humans long ago. Is that true?
그렇습니다.
It is.
전부 한가닥 싸움 좀 했던 거야? 뭐 조직의 행동대장 같은 거였나?
Were you all seasoned brawlers in your past lives then? Like ringleaders of
근데
syndicates?
또 해결사 바닥에서 굴러본 내 눈에는 그렇게 안 보인단 말이지.
Although my intuition as a fixer is telling me otherwise.
맞습니다. 당신 말처럼 저희는 전투와 연이 없는 삶을 살았죠.
Your observation would be correct. None of us live such violent life,
몇몇 예외는 있습니다만 대다수가 그렇습니다.
save for a couple of expectations, that is.
그치? 그런데 어떻게 손님들과 그렇게 능숙하게 전투할 수 있는 거야?
Knew it. How are you so skillful at dealing with guests,
책의
though?
힘입니다. 책을 통해 손님들의 힘을 얻으니까요.
It's thanks to the books. We gain the powers of the previous guests through their books.
그래서 책이 쌓여갈수록 뭔가 더 강해지는 거였구만.
So that's why you guys seems to grow sort of stronger with every book I gave you.
도서관이라는 공간에서 책은 힘을 부여합니다. 감정도 그렇습니다.
In this library, books act as a source of power. Emotions can do the
더불어
same.
누군가의 책을 통해서 그들의 육체에 새겨진 감각과 힘을 더 씌웁니다.
Through the books, we can imbue our own bodies with the senses and strengths that were gripped
그리고
with other
이곳
bodies.
도서관은 감정을 증폭시키는 공간이죠.
Moreover, the library can amplify the emotions of its denseness. This guy needs to like take the English vocabulary level like down a bit. Like I don't even know what this word even is. It acts upon visitors and
이
residents
책이란
alike.
거 생각보다 훨씬 대단하네.
Wow, these books are a lot impressive than I thought.
책이라는
I'm
게
actually gonna
공간이
lose my
시술이나
voice.
도구보다도 좋은데?
It's
정보도 정보지만 기능력은 정말 돈이 되겠어.
heck, they might even be better than the surgencies of Jules. Most workshops have to offer information. It's one thing, but this could be a real moneymaker.
세속적으로 생각하는군요.
You think it's a killer
돈에
terms?
쪼들려 살아온 사람의 눈물겨운 생존 정신이라 불러줄래?
Call it pathetically tearful survival instincts of a man who's lived most of his life in poverty, will you?
아무튼 궁금한 점은 해결됐어. 친절한 답변 고맙습니다.
Anyways, that's all for my questions. Thank you for your kind answers.
착각하지 마시기 바랍니다.
Don't mistake this for
전
kindness.
당신에게 좋은 감정은 없습니다. 엔젤라의 개니까요.
Wow, he's actually like me. I did not particularly think highly. You're nothing more than Angel's little lapdog.
뭐 개... 개라니 말이 너무 심하네.
What?
괜찮아, 나도 어쩔 수 없다는 거.
Hey, that's rude. You know I did take this job of my own choice.
어쩔 수 없다는 것이 면죄부가 될까요?
Does that necessarily exempt you from guiltiness, however?
볼일 다 보셨으면 이만 돌아가 주시기 바랍니다.
Now if you're done with your errands, kindly take your leave now. That little piece of... I'm so sad for Owen. Okay. Like, I love his face in this. Just violence. Alright, cool. Wow. I'm losing my voice right now, so it's also kind of why it takes like really long to do this kind of thing. Even though it doesn't sound like I changed much. Basically, whenever I like force my voice, and I only really do that when I'm like doing a character, I lose my voice very easily. So when I'm reading for like an hour, I probably won't be able to speak for the rest of the day as well. In case it wasn't obvious, I'm not really supposed to like sound like this, but you know, things happen. So that's about it. I really don't want to wait like 1 week to play this game, but hopefully nothing will happen and I could just sit down and play this game every day or so. But it will take a minute. But thank you, everyone. Oh, also, one more thing. I was also working on like a song, and I basically have like everything down except the you know, like the lyrics and like the flow. If you know me, I'm absolutely horrible with the English language, and it's gotten to a point where so I have literally like everything down from like the instruments, which it's not a lot, but basically I have everything down. But writing the song it's taken like at least 5 times the amount. I hope you guys look forward to that, but maybe not, and I'll keep playing this game. But thank you everyone, and have a good night, and take care.